Note: do not watch this video if you are having a seizure. Nicknames: Music AIDS Vision, Music Telly AIDS, NAV, NTA. AIDS of Nightmares. Why haven't watched MTV in Japan since the late 1990s, early 2000s. Evil AIDS, seizure-inducing by Japan. MTV ID, the scariest MTV of all time. Mark, convulsion AIDS, MTV AIDS ID. We see many images of the girls saying texts in different backgrounds and very fast flashing footage with a film effect. Here are the pictures below. A yellow background with a bold line, and a black bar with the text "Anywhere" in typewriter font. 1992 to 1996 Fighter ID footage flashing red to red, black upside down. Weird symbol design with each letter A, I, D, and S. A yellow glowing square with "Donation" on a black background. The image shakes for a few seconds. A book with 3 scribbles showing only the 2 I'm zooming in on. The text "Contribution" is shaking on a dark grainy yellow background. Red dirty text that says "Support" on a flashing white background. A white stripe on a black background with faint text reading AIDS. It cuts to black for a few seconds before we cut to more images below. Same bar and text as before but now grainy. Some images are flashing on the screen. Text that says "Sad" on a flashing background. It is seen on a grainy shimmer with a background. Danger, text in outline and filled text rotated on a dark red background. The text that says "Can't" fades in on a black background before the text turns black and then fades to white when the text turns black. Then the text "Can't" appears in a smaller size as "Be Cured," and then disappears. A flashing image appears as 2 moving teens text for some toys, the first text with a line above it and the second text in a garbled ugly font. A cat in a room. A man with a creepy mask on his face is in the same room as the cat. The text "Aware" moves against a background that consists of a moving glowing purple blob. You can count the text moving up and down until the rest of the footage. Scenes of some town are moving. Some flickering pictures of some abandoned place. Arched text with a line above it that says "Seriously." More flashy movie images again. Moving, don't really text on a red flashing background in an ugly grungy font, similar to the font used in an Piracy by Crime PSA but much uglier. 1992 to 1996 footage of Fighter Ident again but with the text saying "No." See the text that says AIDS, a red background with a glowing bar. A piece of paper with the text saying "No" in typewriter font. A stormy background zooms out with the text "It's deadly." Footage of flashing lights. Close-ups of text saying AIDS in virus font. Pain of reading the text with a line in front of the text. After this the screen went black. Despite medical advances over the long-term lifetime, people with AIDS treatment is still uncertain and prohibitively expensive. There is still no known cure for the disease. Then we see a black circle with the text AIDS inside it on a solid blue background, a la Klasky Sisupo, but with light blue wavy lines. The text inside the circle then changes to "Day." The circle is filled with black and finally cuts to the MTV logo in outline with a red scarf on the M. Strategy. This ident has everything but cheesy factor, very fast and creepy. They mistakenly stole footage from Fighter Ident from 1992 to 1996 and the fonts bear a strong resemblance to many logos. Commercials, etc. Music, sounds, creepy rock theme with a girl in a scary tone saying the following: "No matter where the AIDS are for charity, I always give my biggest support to AIDS." Seeing photos of people with AIDS makes me sad, because it's dangerous and incurable. Teenagers should know about this disease and do it to be taken seriously, so I don't know much about AIDS. I know it's fatal and it causes a lot of pain. Availability, extinct, fright factor, nightmare. To to the point of going completely out of proportion. The creeping nature of identity in AIDS can cause people to panic and run away, even people who have a fear of AIDS. The music and girls' unsteady voice. Ugly fonts and flashing lights also make the content even more inappropriate. The message also gives people nightmares for life. It's probably the scariest mark logo in Japan, IDK if it's from that country, or the entire continent of Asia, IDK if it's from that continent.